My goal is to get 6,000 in this game. I think this is going to be one of those games where like I'm just going to have to play until like I get a double combine. I think there's probably little things I can do better for sure to like increase the probability of me getting that score, but it's just there's so much RNG in this game that like the cherries are what make or break your run. And if you get a persimmon at a bad time. The reason why the cherries and the persimmons are so difficult to accommodate is because they're the largest and smallest pieces. You like if you were to only get like the middle like 3 to 4, then the game becomes easy, right? Because the accommodation factors are pretty straightforward. But like sometimes you can on one side of the map you may just have cherries and strawberries like for like a certain period of time and then get a persimmon, and then you don't have a spot for it. So now you have a bunch of smaller pieces getting covered, and I think the name of the game is to not let any chain get trapped. And if you do, then you have to fix it. And you get... In the beginning of the game, the windows to fix it are quite abundant. But as the pieces get bigger and you don't have space to deal with it, it just gets tougher, right? So I have... Like, if I didn't get the persimmon, I can do this, right, to accommodate. So, like, getting a bunch of persimmons here is actually, like, not great for me. But that's fine. We can make this work. So now we have a bunch of big pieces, and this board state's, like, fine. It's... So now we only have a few things getting covered, and that's like below the stage, so it's not bad. And I can even fix it right now. Alright, only 2 cherries stranded in the bottom, that's like nothing. So getting a persimmon here kind of sucks. So I'm gonna wait for the board to stabilize, and then we're gonna go from there. Alright. We'll let the middle combine. So the middle is the main priority, right? Because I need to create a route to make it work. So you need to always have like a pathway from the thing you're building to the next thing. So next important thing is settling that right thing. Okay, cool. So now we have a pretty good build, I would say. Just tossing pieces to the left. At this point, I might as well just build. A little unfortunate on the timing there. I'm not going to risk it with a cherry, but I'm going to see if this tips it. It doesn't tip it over. Okay, this works. Cool. So now we're back to square one, and now we just have to plan the route. If I do this, I can uncover the middle, but I don't think I have a good solution to like how to fix this. I need specifically a cherry and a bunch of other pieces to make this work. Oh, wow. So this is like where like RNG was like super good for me. Now, this middle thing is a pathway for me to connect to the right. It's now effectively bridged. And we are safe to kind of commence building. Do my explanations make sense? How do you guys like it? It feels like most. My wife has described this stream as it's just a vibe check. Okay, so some strategy here. If you want to put it here, this is probably the worst spot. You could put it here, but then it's like kind of like not a useful resource. Like putting it here sucks because when things combine, this could block the combination of the two. So like I think putting it here is the best, so that you can have everything properly combine and merge. So now the big thing is like, what do you want to bet and gamble on, right? Like, so I can put this piece here, and it's the third largest piece it's the third of 6, which means that if I get any of the 3 larger pieces, then like I'm kind of stuck on the pathway, right? So I think it might be better actually to kind of just build a little bit on the side here. If it pushes, it's fine. All right, this is fine. The main thing is you just don't want your main passageway to be covered. So gotta put that down quickly. Third of 5th? What do you mean? You get a third of 5th. It's the middle piece, right? But yeah, you're right. So it's like kind of like you're kind of like trying to like play probabilities out the best you can. So now this middle thing is the most important spot to build properly. So everything needs to connect through the middle. So this is where minor mistakes can be a problem, right? Because now my left side is elevated, which is where the pineapple is. And so in building a track to do that, it becomes slightly more difficult because you need a lot of space to get to this tier. I'm gonna see if this pushes. Okay, so this looks pretty nice. Honestly, not bad, because everything's gonna push towards the middle, and the largest pieces are still to the side. So like, it's not terrible. So now these will combine into red, which is nice for me. Now, I don't know... This is tough, because if I put this in here, I'm worried that something's not going to be able to combine properly. So I'm going to do that. And then I think this should be fine. Now we're in the same dilemma. I'm reasonably confident that this little thing on the right is not going to block me from the combine, like after I get like everything ready to go. Okay. I think we are on a pretty good red to Suka. So all that really needs to happen is I just need to build one more and we are good. Okay, this is good. We are very likely going to Suka. Yep, this is a Suka. Okay. So now let's just take a little bit of time to examine the board state here. Right side can be used to like fix a little bit. So unfortunately, because of this, like it's not going to combine nicely. So maybe I can have a little bit more foresight, but honestly, there's like certain spots in the game where I'm like, I don't know what else I can really be doing to really clean up the board. Okay, now we have something to work with here. We are going to let this settle. So I guess the theory here is, can I get, if I push the grape out of the way by combining here, does it push the cherry underneath? I think it does. I think the cherry is going to push down eventually. Okay, cool. So that gives me something to work with. Now the hard part of this part is First off, this is not a great piece for me because there's 3 pieces higher in the probability, and I just don't have room. And this watermelon's going to move a lot, which presents other issues. So just due to probability, like it's not really good to put this on this side. And because this is like, maybe there's like an exact middle spot that causes it to not move, but 3 out of 5 chance that there's going to be a bigger spot. I'm going to see if this works. No, it doesn't. Okay. So again, the difficulty once you get the big guy is exactly this. You just don't have crevices that you can put pieces in, and that becomes the problem. Like this is another like good RNG would be that I get persimmons right now. Then I can work with it. But because I need to work off the right side, I need to do this. Unfortunately. This is fine. Whatever these things are, that's fun. Honestly, it's not bad to have this covered, because it gives me a little bit of stability, and like, I think I need that. Is it risky to go grape here? Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This is workable. This is honestly workable too. Okay. Okay, that looks good. We can push this to the other side, right? Okay, this looks good, right? I don't know what my game plan is here. Okay, so I need to repair this. Getting persimmon here was not the business. Let's see if I can put no. Honestly, this is fine. Okay. That was incredibly good RNG there. I was so close! I was so close! Ah! Wait, no, 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 no. We got this. We got this. We got this. Wait, no, there's one tier! There's one tier! I still have to do another one! You know what's really, it's really this just bottom right section. Okay. Alright, so my game plan is I'm gonna try to turn this and combine this with this yellow, so I need to... Oh, yeah, it's over. Thank you for the gifted. We did get Suka this game. All right.